of Abyss, my massive Obby creator project with 6 rings as of today, each taking a lot of effort and dedication. So in this video, I will be making the glorious, long-awaited, new addition to Towers of Abyss, known as Ring 6. But after all what you guys have done for me, I decided to give back. So that's why I let selected fans that were eager to help, you guessed it, help. So letting many people help is not going to be easy because of the organisation and the risk of deleted Obbies. Well, there is a revert Obby button, but the organisation would be hard. Also, if you want to help me build in Towers of Abyss, then join my Discord server, the link is in the description, and all you have to do is tell me. Ring 7 and Ring 8 is full of spots, so the next opportunity will be Zone 1. Back to Towers of Abyss, I collected way too many people to help build Towers of Abyss, which is why in the future there'll be less spots, and after a few weeks, because I was making videos for you guys, we got to work. But firstly, we needed a plan. And when I mean plan the difficulties of the towers and who's building where. So to start with, I decided this ring would have 4 towers. Yes, it's not that much. With the difficulties challenging, intense, remorseless, and terrifying. So let's start with who's going to make the challenging one. Tower of Cylindrical Shenanigans. The first 2 floors will be made by Spider, the middle 2 floors will be made by Vincent, and the last 2 floors will be made by Mr. Catastrophic. So the intense stat that we planned is called Tower Warped Trickery, with the first 2 floors going to be by Magic Slayer, the 3rd floor by Amethyst, the 4th floor by Todd Psych, and the 2 last floors by King Slayer, which is going to be a boss fight. The people who will be making the Remorseless Tower, which is known as Tower of Unfathomable Shaping, are Jackie, who will be doing the first 2 floors, Random, who will be building the middle 2 floors, and me, who will be building the last 2 floors. Now the Soul Crushing Tower has 6 floors and a mini floor. The mini floor will be by Amethyst, but the first 2 by Gordaladze, the middle 2 by Juka36, and the last 2 by Terra. This tower is known as Tower of Unstoppable Chaos. So, with the plan done, it was time to actually start building. So first things first. So if you don't know, this ring is called Abduction. So you might be able to guess that this ring's lobby theme will be a UFO. It will be a UFO set in a rocky land with a beam that abducts you. And inside there's the towers, except for the Soul Crushing, which is hidden. So me and everyone else started off building the lobby. First we added simple terrain, then credits, then a hill that leads up to the UFO, then the actual UFO, then a secret room. Cool. Then 2 big pillars on the sides of the lobby. One has a viewing area inside it with cat and dog therapy, and the other will have the soul crushing portal room. So we are practically done for the lobby. And if you're around doing this, took around, I would say maybe 700 to 800 parts. So if we go at this rate, we will have about 100 parts per floor, and we will be able to just make it. So we're actually doing pretty good for parts so far. Normally we just waste it all. So time to move on to the next thing, which is pretty obvious. So Spider started off his first 2 floors of this blue tower with 4 challenges which lead you to go up here. He's trying to do some unique mechanics like this push box, which you have to tell which ones are fake and which are real, and I think it's really cool. He's trying to make stuff unique, but I'm not going to spoil too much. So Vince starts off right here, and if you know Vince, you know that he takes really long to build, but this decoration in the middle is looking so good, but it's taking really long. If you wonder what this cylinder thing, I won't spoil it, but Mr. Catastrophic's floor is starting off really good as well. Like, all these builders are amazing. So that was a challenging tower. Tower of Warp's trickery. Magic's floor. Okay, it's starting off not too great. It has spammed parts, but like, yeah, it just has spam parts. It definitely needs a revamp or some work. But good news is Guard's floor. Hang on, I'll TP up. Guard's floor is entirely finished. So we finished quite a few floors right now because yeah, Guards took pretty short amount of time. It's pretty good, but I won't actually show too much again. Kingslayer's one is a boss fight, which I cannot show most of it, but anyways, we have the soul crushing over here. The first floor on this soul crushing actually got sort of corrupted and deleted. We don't know how. I tried voting, it didn't work. But this one needs a revamp because it's a giant skip and the gameplay isn't too great. But this is MLG's floor. And some sort of puzzle. This is MLG's floor, and this is Terra's floor. A bit of Z fighting, but Terra's floor is starting here. But we have the tower that I'm opening in, the Remorseless Tower. So I don't really know what Jackie's doing. He started off with some wall hops, but I actually did that. But Jackie is just doing some wall hops. Random has started his floor, which I think that first jump is pretty hard but unique. There's a theme for each floor. So first floor is cylinders, second floor is wedges, which are pretty easy themes. Third floor is a cross, and fourth is hollow cylinder. Like, that's hard. But I have finished my 2 floors. So my 2 floors, I would say they're pretty cool. I really like them. It's probably one of my best builds I've ever done. Also, if you build a tower, there's also a little wind room that I made without consuming too much parts. Like, we just use very minimal parts. It's lacking design, but that's okay because we're using minimal parts. So now we're going on to the classic part of the video, the montage. Master! Wow, I actually lasted pretty long until you interrupted me. What are you doing? I was finishing my mouthful of food! Oh. Why do you want to interrupt me anyways? I have nothing else to do! I have no family! I'm living on the streets! I just want a friend! Oh. So friend me on Roblox! Oh. Right. What's your username? Master! Wait, you can't have that username. It doesn't matter! Friend me now! I'm gonna cry! Okay, I accepted it. You really fell for it. I just pretended to be cute so the viewers would like me. Because the viewers liked me, you kept me in the videos. Now that you've friended me, I can join your game, and with the username Lickmaster, I can fool all of your fans. You realize I can just unfriend you? Just did. Hey, no being cute again. You can't fool me twice. No, this is my real voice. I just wanted to trick you. But why? I've always wanted to have lots of subscribers. If I stole your channel, I could have lots of subscribers. But I guess my plan didn't work. Aww. You know what? What? I can have your channel? No. You can commentate on the rest of this video. Yeah! Please edit everything I say, Lickmaster! Okay. And then a cool intro for what I say. Tell all the best commentary with me! Wait, do you have a name? No! I'm not revealing any personal information online! Yeah, I don't do that, but I have an in-game name. Let's come up with one for you. How about Nugsy? Oh, I love that name! So let's start commentating! Okay, time for my first bit of commentating! There was not much part limit left, but you could say the same for the amount of floors yet to build.